this is an all-time classic. This is an all-time classic. So lots of people like to hate on Brits recently because they literally lost one villager, which comes in after their age. I'd always say this. I definitely feel like the people who Yo, Josh Point 8. Thank you very much, dude, for the big sub.
Josh_point_o just subscribed.
You legend for 3 months. Buddy. Thank you very much. You legend. Yeah, I definitely feel like there's some mental block with Brits at the moment. People think they're trash, even though they only lost one villager and mana's cost 5 extra wood. I mean, you know, it is kind of crazy how people think they've gone from basically being S tier the entirety of DE to all of a sudden being D tier. Like, it just doesn't work like that, you know? Big Gravy Train as well!
I_Gravy Train just subscribed.
Thank you very much, Gravy Train. You legend. Oh, damn, we got a hype train. Hype! Don't feel pressured just because there's a hype train, guys, honestly. I think I only have to have like 3 subs, 4 subs or something for a hype train, so don't feel pressured. Okay, this matchup used to be very much, well, not very much, but this matchup used to be Brit favoured, definitely, especially it's map dependent. However, I will get a lot of hate if I still say that. I don't necessarily, I think it's quite 50-50. I feel like if Brits play this perfectly, then it's definitely Brit favoured. However, Brits have to play it perfect. If Brits slip up just once, like they get a Carolean charge on them, or they lose, literally if they lose like an early 5 Musketeer batch for free, or something like that, they lose a slight bit of tempo because of one little mistake, then it's Sweden. Then Sweden win the game. It's all about how well Brits can contain, and they need Musketeer, Longbow, and then eventually Cav. So we'll see what Opti decides to do. We'll see if he applies early pressure. Opti could be doing crazy Opti things. Yo, what's up, Donati? Yeah, we could play some team games. Could maybe play some team games after. Okay, not too much to talk about. I mean, I definitely love this map. I'm glad this map's back on rotation. I don't know why. It might have, people will say, oh, it's always been on rotation, but I always miss those maps, man. The nostalgic apps. And this one was just a concrete DE map for such a long time. Okay, really nice snipe there by Opti. Not sure who John Davis is, but that is one sexy ass. Damn, girl is thick. Going toe to toe with this guy. Ooh, nice. The Cherokee is coming for Optimus. Picked up the Cherokee rifleman as well, or Cherokee, should I say? Okay, so Opti deciding to go for 1 mana and 1 market. The old age, discussion between what's better, 2 manas or a market and mana. You've even got the TP and mana start nowadays. But he's gone for the market. It looks like he probably went for hunting dogs. We'll have a quick look. He did. He went for hunting dogs start with 1 mana. Okay, I respect it. Optimus, we'll take a quick look at his deck. Deciding to go for distributivism, so not going for 2 vills. I definitely think this is the meta. You lose 3 vills, okay, but you get essentially 2.5 villagers on wood the entire game. Can you press H twice? You just want to see this, yeah? What was the... by the way, Don, I love the fact that I was definitely stalking you. I love the fact that you was playing Age of Mythology the other day.
I'll see.
Ready?
130 XP, looks like he's stalking that somewhat. He does see it, yeah. Ooh, interesting.
Yes.
Opti going all the way down here just to take this herd back. Interesting. You always, whenever you play Opti, you always have to scout the entire base, because he could have villagers like behind your base. Like Opti is called Opti Magic for a reason. Okay, he's gonna get that XP, which is gonna be really nice. Deciding to go for 5 vills first. Normally you would see 700 wood into 5 vils, but deciding to go for the full greed first. Interesting. Does have gang saw in now as well, so he's got the wood upgrade and the food upgrade. Looks like he's just going manor houses at the moment. That's going to be really nice line of sight here. Wow. Do we see anything from Sweden? Sweden going for this early stable. Now this could cause problems. This could cause problems for Brits. This is actually, right now, this is the perfect counter. So Barrack's only just going up, but the 5 Hussars are going to be out before he's even got any musketeers or pikemen selected. Outpost is very far on the map. Really nice outpost placement, actually. He's going to protect these villagers really well. He does see line of sight on these villagers. Does Opti see if he's gone for a stable? Oh, look at that! Just about! So he sees that stable, and now the fact that he's running these villagers away makes perfect sense. He got that mana down for really nice line of sight, so there's no sneaky raids going to be coming this side of the map. So really great line of sight there. The Cherokee rifleman going down here, 2 Hussars going around here, so really quite crazy raids, splitting these Hussars really nicely. It's all about his micro. He's going to have the micro ability to do it. Oh, and the pikeman trap, beautiful. But he does run it away, and he just about is going to survive with both Hussars. Maybe one goes down with the TC fire, but one of them stays up. Okay, so really nice micro at the same time here on this side of the map. So that's the only problem with splitting your cav. It obviously has its pros and cons, but having 2 Hussars or 3 Hussars is obviously going to be much less effective at killing villages than 5 Hussars. And they're going to go down much quickly, so you can't apply as much pressure. So 5 Hussars kind of gone down for nothing. More Hussars coming in for Sweden, though. And really just this, like I like to call the Manor House spam a map hack, essentially, because he's just got all of this line of sight all across. Really beautiful spread of his manor houses here. So he just has complete understanding of everything that's going on here. Really nice split there as well. Does see that's going down there. But the 5 parts is going to be chasing down. Really, kind of, you need about 10. If you want to contest these 5 parts, you're going to need at least 10 Hussars. At least. Some more pikemen going out that side. Got a random stray coming over here. More manor houses. It feels almost like the manor house spam that's going on, that he should have the VC, the Virginia company, in to make manors cheaper, but he decided not to go for that. 600 wood coming in now, so he's gone for 5 vil, 700 wood, 600 wood. These manors, all of these manors producing a lot of XP. Only 6 or 7 manors away now from being maxed. Look at the villagers. How can you say the bad is before 8 minutes and he's going to be... I mean, there's 2 more villagers coming on here. He's going to be over 4 vils with steel traps. 4 more settlers coming in. This is classic Opti, just going full greed. Double rack's now going down for... Let's have a quick look at what the Sweden player is going to do. So he's going to be going down for the double barracks. I highly doubt he's going to be producing anything from there just yet. Looks like he's going to want to age first. And I've seen this this Hussar start from Sweden quite recently, and it's actually really effective. Okay, he is going for... Surely he's going to age. Surely he's going to age from there. He's not? Really? Just cancel it, bro! Okay, Blueberry's coming in now. Wow, he really wants to pressure now. I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, just age up, bro. Age up fast and get the 2 Falconets, you know? But, you know, this is the problem. He's going to run into double barracks production of musketeer, longbows, anything Opti wants now. And he's on 50 villagers at 9 minutes. 50 villagers. He's out-ecoing Sweden. Pretty much full Sweden at this point. That's going to be a nice mass though. Sweden boom is insane if you don't touch them. So the reason why he's not max talk population right now is because he went Hussar start. Hussar start is quite resource intensive, especially for Sweden, because generally you want to put all your villagers onto wood to get torp production. So it's very, he's not full, but he's only 3 torps away or so. So does have the superior mass here. The Hussars just need to get the snare, and then the Karelians are going to do the rest. So Opti's just ran into a brick wall here. Really bad. Now you just need to micro them back. That's it. Once they go into melee, you micro them back. Let the Carolines do the work. Oh my god, about 15 musketeers there just going down for free. Opti, bruh. Somehow his score's still going to be up. Just it's getting crazy remasters come out of nowhere. Wow, so the Sweden player going for the team house of Benadotte. That's going to increase his the HP of his Carolians. And this is the problem. Like I said at the start, if Brits play this perfectly, they win. Okay, but if they lose any sort of tempo, they lose. And losing 15 musketeers for a couple of hussars is the thing that will lose you the game. And like I said, you know, you lose that tempo, probably going to lose the game. Opti definitely needs to micro these back. Looks like it might be time for Minutemen. Gonna need something to bring this, swing this tempo back. More Hussar raids at the back here. These Hussars just tanking a lot. Okay, looks like the Sweden player deciding to just, okay, it's a little bit too much, and with an outpost, okay, I'm gonna back up, I did what I needed to do, and this is, look, I mean, he's on 30 mil, but almost full torps. Does he have ironworks? He does have ironworks, and he does have blueberries, so his eco is popping right now. But so is Opti's. If we take a look at Opti, 55 villagers, man. 55 villagers. He goes, Sweden, you can have your torp production. Go ahead, I don't care. I'm going to have 56 villagers at 10 minutes of the game. Because why not? I'm not sure what this is about. I'm really not sure what this is about. He's just, why is he just wasting all his musketeers? Another 10 musketeers coming in now. Look at that musketeer, man. He does get the attack increase now as well. But realistically, do they beat Carolians yet? I don't know. It's pretty close. They have 7 more attack than these Carolians, but Carolians obviously fire a little bit quicker. 10 more coming in from nowhere. How's he producing all of these? He's only got double racks. Just feels like they're coming out of his ears. Okay, now he's producing some longbows. Scores slightly switched for Sweden now. He's out on this side of the map. We'll call him Warsword. Does he see it? He doesn't see it. He does see a dead animal though. Oh, is he sending this Hussar over there? That's only got 15 HP. That's not going to be enough. 2 lever cannons coming out now, and how's he going to deal with that? There is longbow production coming in. He definitely wants 5 Hussars just raiding at this side of the map. That would be absolutely savage for Optimus Prime. I would like to say if he can get about double that amount of longbows, he's probably in a good position to take down those lever cannons. But look at the amount of man. There's 42 Carolians there. 47! Holy crap. How's he going to deal with this? This is not looking good for Opti. Yeah, he needs to back up. I don't know why. He just keeps coming forward here, and I don't really understand why. I mean, now, okay, because you want to get control of this herd, but there's a couple of Hussars coming in now as well. That could be nice to tank some HP, maybe to get on the other hand, but you're just in a bad position. You need to back up. You need to use this choke point to your advantage. At the moment, it's using it to Sweden's advantage. And these lever cannons are just impenetrable sitting behind this cliff here. So it's really nice micro by the Swedish player. More musketeers coming out. They do have both the upgrades now, so these musketeers are really strong. They will definitely comfortably beat these Carolians, but the Carolians are just in such a mass. Oh, these 2 lever cannons the entire time as well. And Opti's just throwing stuff at the table here, just hoping something sticks, but he's just wasting so many resources, just losing so many musketeers. The Minutemen finally coming out. No, they need to be walking towards the lever cannons. Oh, a couple of, I don't know what I'd say this, but some odd micro decisions from Opti here. Getting a bit of a villager pool here, that's definitely nice. That's going to be soaking all of this fire here, but he doesn't want to do too much of it. Oh, these lever cannons have got so much value. Hiya. No raid over here just yet, but it looks like that will probably be the next step for Sweden. Sweden now 3k score in front. Oh, we're going to see some lever cannons as well. This is an age 2 versus age 2. And Opti just wasted so many units at the start here. He needs his macros getting a little bit dodgy as well. He needs to put all of these villagers onto gold. And now he's fighting under his outpost as well. Maybe the outpost needs to be targeting and along with the longbow targeting this lever cannon, but we've got more lever cannons coming in, so there's more pain to go. But there's a look at that! 5 lever cannons just chilling, just rolling on over. Is Opti going to call the GG there? Does Opti have any cav introduction? He doesn't. Oh no, this is looking bad. This is looking so bad. These boys are pulling up. Look at this drive-by by these lever cannons. They don't have a lot of siege, so they're actually very terrible against buildings. Not against musketeers, though. Oh, we've got pioneers coming in now. So a little raid coming in from a 15 HP Hussar. Pioneers coming in now, so desperate measures for Optimus. Is he going to try and use a villager pool here? I can't see it being enough, to be quite honest with you. There's just so many lever cannons, and I bet we're going to see more lever cannons coming in shortly. There's the 6th one coming in. He has got more Hussars. I think he wants to go for the raid round here. Yeah, look, 2 more Hussars. Pioneers come in, though, so these boys are tanky. They could definitely melee these down. How long is it going to take before he notices it? Okay, very quickly. Oosh. Oosh. Look at that workout. Look at that. Four pumps and he's down, baby. 4 pumps. That's an interesting number. So this is like 5 Hussars running away from villagers. Yeah, the 4 pumps was there was a Harrison's mum joke in there, but Harrison doesn't want me to make as many mum jokes out of it anymore, so I'm not gonna do it. I wasn't gonna do it. I had to hold myself back, but okay, so finally so Optimus, even though he's really getting pushed hard here, he's actually got some fights to try and do some torp production, but it's gonna be a little too late, I think. Too little, too late, I'm afraid. 300 HP! 300 HP! I've always said Brits have, Brits should, in my opinion, against Spain, they should always have Pioneers in their deck, and Ottomans for the fast fortresses, and to stay H2, mass musketeer Hussars, and just use that Pioneers card, 300 HP, do the 20 village report against the Falconets. Easy money. Easy money. Okay, so Musketeers is... He knows he can't do anything against the TC now, so he's just going to try and walk on the map, try and do as much damage as possible. Runs into this artillery here. Just not looking good. I mean, surprisingly, his score's still okay. He's got no way of defeating them cannons. We almost saw some Grens coming in from Sweden there. The full troll. The absolute full troll. Okay, some nice villager raiding here. Some nice torps taking down the torps here as well. The torps have still got some value left, but they are running out. The mines are running out. So, if I think it's just too little by Optimus. He's only on 27 villagers now, the Sweden player. So his eco is going to be running out, and this is the sort of stage of the game where Sweden needs to be careful, and he's stuck in H2 as well. That's the biggest problem. So he has no way of getting any more berries back, and his blueberries are almost completely run out. So he doesn't have access to blackberries, and he might be stuck in H2 here. The thing is, 6 leather cannons. If he has a way of taking down, he's got double barracks, I think. If he has a way of taking down the leather cannons, he might be okay, but there's only 28 villagers for Brits. That's the biggest problem here. Yeah, I mean, he needs double that really to stay in the game here. He's 7k score down. Yeah, I think we might be seeing the GG very shortly. Yeah, and just sending Cavaliers everywhere, that's the right thing to do, and there's the GG. Wow. I feel like Optimus, like, he's such a greedy player, and like I love it, but he made some odd decisions here on this side of the map. And this is, look, we've got a cliff here where we've got some sort of kind of hill here, which is always difficult to fight on, especially if you're not in front of these trees. And you've got a big cliff here, and that makes for a horrible choke point. Not to mention you've got all of these herds here which can get in the way. And Optimus was just fighting under this choke point at just horrible positions. Just must have wasted 20, 30 musketeers for no value. And that's what I said at the beginning. You know, you lose some tempo with Brits, you lose the game. And I feel like that's what happened there. If he could keep those musketeers alive, if he kept all of that mass alive, he would have been absolutely fine, because he would have had the musketeer mass. He would have had the superior mass. And at that point, lever cannons wouldn't have mattered too much, because you could have just one-shotted them down. Look at that. Look at that. Let's take a look at all resources. And Sweden actually coming out on top for resources gathered. Interesting. I thought it would have been the other way around, actually. Yeah, I mean, I think that was the biggest point here. So he went from 30 musketeers to 19. So he lost more than 10. He lost 11 musketeers here. And then again, he lost another 5, 6 here, another 2 here. And that's when he was getting stuck in that cliff. Whilst if you look at Sweden, they lost 1 there, 2 there, 3 there, compared to 15, 16, 17. So the reason, if he didn't lose that mass for free, he would have had more musketeers, definitely. I mean, look, he caught up here. He caught up here. Now imagine at this point if he still had 15 more musketeers. Not to mention throughout that period of time, it would have had a cumulative effect as well. Yeah, I definitely feel like that was the point of the game that he lost. But GG.